What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I come at you guys with my update to my Harpie deck profile. This is, like I said, it's ironically enough, the Harpie deck itself. Um, we've seen a lot of variations of Harpies as of late. Thanks to our new synchro monster, Cyber Slash Harpie Lady. That is her official TCG name. And the new inclusions of cards from the Dragunity structure. But I'm primarily gonna just focus on a pure Harpy version. Maybe in the future I'll try to. Well, I'm still working on my Dragunity setup for Dragunities and Harpies. It's still a lot of here and there that I need to start working out. But um, I'm not gonna stress it for too long. I'm gonna actually, go ahead and go over the deck profile itself. So, without further ado, let's take a look. I am running 3 copies of Harpie Channeler, 3 copies of Harpie Perfumer, 3 copies of Harpie Harpist, uh, 2 Harpie Lady, and 1 Harpie Lady 1 to round out my Harpie Lady. Then 2 copies of Harpie Oracle, 1 copy of Harpie Queen, 1 copy of Dancer, 1 copy of Harpie Lady Sisters, 1 Miss Valley Apex Avian, 1 Miss Valley Thunderbird, and 1 Barrier Statue of Stormwind. Then for the spells, I got 3 copies of Hysteric Sign, 3 copies of Elegant Egotist, 2 copies of Harpy's Hunting Ground, 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Rest, 1 copy of Alluring Mirror Split, 2 copies of Unexpected Die, 1 copy of Divine Wind of the Mist Valley, 1 copy of Terraforming. Then for the trap cards, 3 Harpy's Feather Storm and 3 Hysteric Party. Then for the extra deck, 2 copies of Cyber Slash Harpy Lady, 2 copies of Harpy Conductor, 2 copies of some more, the Bird of Sovereignty, 1 copy of Union Carrier, 1 copy of Girl Sword Dragon, 1 copy of Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon, 1 copy of Castell, Lightning Chidori, Ice Speed Zero Fine, Utopia Ray, and Utopia the Lightning. So that pretty much rounds out the main and extra deck. So my whole synopsis of this deck and just my overall play of it is that one, we have access to the Miss Valley Apex Avian Thunderbird loot, and that this is still relatively one of the big focuses that the archetype has access to, because this is currently one of the big combo plays that's going around. Thanks to the fact that we have, some more Bird of Sovereignty, we have Union Carrier to help get to Thunderbird. If Thunderbird can't be got to through Union Carrier, Divine Wind of the Mist Valley is a great backup. Now, in terms of just the deck itself, let's just go through its pieces. We have Harpie Channeler, who she allows you to summon a Harpy monster from your deck to the field by discarding a Harpy card. You have a lot of access to a lot of plays off of her, and she is pretty much your main combo starter. Then you have Harpy Perfumer. She's your secondary. She adds any spell or trap card that specifically lists Harpy Lady Sisters in its text from your deck to your hand. And trust me, there's 9 various cards that you can easily get. But her primary targets are Elegant Egotist and Harpy's Hunting Ground. Secondaries are Harpy's Feather Rest and Alluring Mirror. Now, the thing about Harpy Perfumer is you control a level 5 or higher Harpy monster when she activates her effect, then you're able to add 2 cards from your deck instead of 1. So we do have a lot more of those plays going around thanks to cards like Harpy Lady Sisters and Harpy's Pet in the main, if you're running that. And then Harpy Cyber Slash Harpy Lady for the HD extra deck. And then Chandler when you control a dragon type monster, and her level change from 4 to 7 also helps extend the ability of Perfumer. Harpie Harpist, pretty much here to help you search your deck for any level 4 or lower winged beast monster with 15 or less attacks. So very restrictive Sangan search. Then when she's normal summon, you target another winged beast you control, and face up monster your opponent controls and return those to hand. So that gives you some plays there, especially under Divine Wind. And she's not a bad monster. She's primarily just here for the discard, if anything. And then just allowing you to have some fun there. Now, let's move on from Harpist to talk about my Harpie ladies of choice. two Harpie Lady and one Harpie Lady 1. The Harpie Lady 1 is primarily here because she's going to be giving us the additional 300 attack. If that's not your thing, or that is your thing, you can always swap out Harpie Lady for more Harpie Lady 1s. But Harpie Lady is here because of the Unexpected Die setup. And those who do play Unexpected Die know this is just another extender. Because you're going to be hearing that a lot in the game right now, is combo extenders. What cards can help you extend summons of monsters, are going into other monsters without having to worry about other cards getting in the way or other cards slowing you down. And this has been a very popular combo extender in combination with Harpie Lady. If it's not just having a big board of negate, it's helping set up that big board for the negate. Then we move on from that, and we have another combo extender in the form of, what is it? Yeah. Sorry, because unexpected icon. Okay. Then we have Harpie Oracle. She allows you to search your deck. Search your graveyard for any spell or trap card that specifically lists Harpie Lady Sisters and its text from your deck to your hand. Then you can special summon her if you control a level 5 or higher Harpie monster. Like I said, combo extenders. That's pretty much the name of the game at this point. We move on from this lovely lady. We talk about this lovely lady, Harpie Queen. Now, Harpie Queen is kind of at a wreck right now because there are other monsters that do her job a little better. And those monsters happen to still be Oracle and Perfumer. So, she's not a bad monster. She's still another Harpie. She's a Harpie lady on the field in the grave. And she helps you search for your field spell. It's just Harpie Queen isn't seen as much as people would like to because of the whole issue of there really isn't much back row. You're really not going to be searching for much off of her, and she's only really here just as a setup for the special summon play, and just the fact that she's another Harpie lady and a beat stick too. So, yeah, not a big one, but the level 4 19 beat sticks. Then we have Harpie Dancer, who helps, send a wind monster back to your hand, give additional normal summon a wind monster for the turn. The big focus behind her is Divine Wind of the Mist Valley and the Divine Wind combo. Now, outside of that, next is the Harpie Lady Sisters, and this is just another target off of Elegant Egotist, especially when, like I said, combo extender. Um, and just another big body for the deck to benefit off of in case you can't really get through much of your extra deck. Like, she's just here to extend plays off the side. Egotist. And then there's so many beneficial cards that help her as well, and then you can combine with her to extend a lot of your combo plays there. Then we move on, of course, the big Avion Thunderbird combo, thanks to some more good stuff like that. And then we have the Barrier Statue of Stormwind. Barrier Statue of Stormwind is just to help you guys negate a lot of stuff, um, which is great. Yay! I honestly do love the Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. The combo setups with Barrier Statue of Stormwind. This is primarily just to help you lock out cards. Especially because most decks aren't running wind. Yeah, this kind of just helps you there. So, alright, we're gonna move on from that and let's talk about the spells and traps. So, 3 copies of Hysteric Sign, pretty much Harpie's big spell play. Search plays comes out of this if you're gonna send it to the graveyard via hand or field. It allows you to add Elegant Egotist from your deck or graveyard to your hand, and that's a big play right there because of the effects of Elegant Egotist. It's a great spell card. The only big drawback, of course, is that you can't use both effects in the same turn. You have to pick and choose which one you're going to be playing. So, then we have Elegant Egotist. Harpie on the field, Harpie Lady on the field, such summon Harpie Lady or Sisters from your deck to your hand. And we have one of our biggest combo extenders. The great thing about this is that we are, of course, getting a lot of combo setups from this. This is honestly still one of the biggest setups for the Harpie archetype because it special summons so many different Harpies to the field. and it's honestly just, yeah, I enjoy this card, and I think this is honestly still one of Harpie's biggest special summons out of anything. Then, um, just the really the monster that it gets is Harpie Lady. Sisters is the extension, and that's just why still play the setup. But I don't understand if you're gonna play two of these and then play three Harpie Lady and not even play the sisters. It's kind of just pointless to run three. Sorry, it's just that just makes no sense to me. And yeah, so Harpie's hunting ground. Field spell for the Harpies. Hop back row, and then go from there. Yeah, like I said, still not too bad. Then we have Harpies Featheress, Arpata Avarice. Um, Send three Harpie Lady or Sisters back into the deck. Shuffle, draw a card. Show level 5 or higher Harpie monster. That's draw two instead of the one. But for the rest of the turn, that this card resolves, you're summoning nothing but wind monsters. Which, wind oriented deck, wind oriented combos. There you go. Really, the biggest backdraw becomes the biggest benefit, especially when you have some, wind lockout styles of combos to be playing. Then we have Alluring Mirror Split. You pretty much use this for a secondary effect. You destroy it with a Harpie card effect or your opponent's card effect, and you just summon a Harpie monster from your graveyard to the field. Big extension right there. On top of all the discarding you're doing with cards like Channeler, Harpist, Queen, and stuff like that, this can become very, very resourceful, especially with being destroyed. Then the other effect is very meh, only because it doesn't say destroy a battle and or card effect. That you'll set summon a Harpie monster from your deck whose name is different from the original, but it is what it is. Two copies of Unexpected Die. This is pretty much just to extend the summon of Harpie Lady so that you can have at least another monster in the field to do a lot of combo plays there. Same thing with Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. This is the field spell for the Mist Valley, but the crazy thing about this is you can easily use this with Harpie Dancer, get her ability, bounce, special summon off of this. You have Harpie Conductor, bounce through her, bounce a monster through Dancer or Harpist. Triggers her effect to return a card, triggers this card's effect, bam. Cyber slash Harpie Lady. Bounce a Harpie back to the hand. They're all wind. Activates this card's effect. So you guys see why this card is not at multiples, because literally all of these new Harpie cards pretty much help support Divine Wind of the Mist Valley's effect. Even though you do have access to the Avian Thunderbird combo, which helps this out as well, because then you can bring out a Harpie through this, and then have those cards go off. And then the lone terraforming to search for Divine Wind of Mist Valley. You can search for Harpie's Hunting Ground because it is a field spell, but that's just in case you couldn't get to Perfumer, Queen, discard off sign, and Oracle. Then we have Harpie's Featherstorm, the big negation card for the Harpie archetype. You drop this card from your hand if you control a Harpie monster. When you control a Wind-Winged Beast monster, until the end phase of the turn, you negate all your opponent's monster effects that activate. And yeah, this pretty much just shuts down a lot of things. Especially in the game right now where a lot of monster effects are very big. Also, negates hand traps, and hand traps can be very deadly. Also being its own hand trap. Only downside, you can't use this last effect because here in TCG, Harpie Feather Duster is still banned. Static Party, the pretty much the big summon card of the Harpie archetype. Discard a card from your hand, so summon as many Harpie ladies in your graveyard to field as possible. Harpie Queen, Harpie Channeler, Harpie Dancer, Harpie Harpist, Harpie Perfumer, Harpie Oracle are all treated as Harpie Lady runs from the graveyard. From the extra deck, you have Cyber slash Harpie Lady and Harpie Conductor. And you still have the original Harpie Ladies themselves. Harpie Lady, Harpie Lady 1, Harpie Lady 2, 3, and Cyber Harpie Lady. So, trust me, the more Harpie Lady monsters coming out, more Harpie monsters that come out that say they're treated, their name becomes Harpie Lady while on the field in the graveyard, the bigger this card is going to get. And trust me, this is the combo play that extends the combo plays to extend the combo plays. We have the go-to extra deck, and we're looking at the lovely Harpie Lady Scratch Slash, who in the TCG will be known as Cyber Slash Harpie Lady. So, for her synchro summon, you can make any one Harpie monster you control a tuner. Then, once a turn, when a spell trap or a monster effect is activated, quick effect, you can target one monster your opponent controls or one Harpie monster you control and return it to hand. Now, even though it's not a negation, the thing about this is that there are a lot of plays you can make off of Harpie Lady, off of this Harpie Lady, and that's simply due to the fact that you have cards like Divine Miss Valley that you can take advantage of. You have the ability of, uh, you know, the setup game that you can disrupt with her ability, because whenever your opponent activates a spell trap or monster effect, which, no, whenever a spell trap or monster effect is activated, bam, you can trigger her ability to remove cards there. There's a lot of removal from this card. The only thing is it doesn't target. I mean, that it targets, which sucks, and it doesn't negate. If it could negate, it'd be fine. But yeah, it doesn't negate. But at this point, the big things to worry about is it removes cards from the field, level 5 or higher Harpie monster, and our first synchro with a lot of easy access to her synchros. That's why I'm not playing any tuners. She's literally the only synchro monster that I've known in the game that doesn't need its tuner to be on the field. Because literally there hasn't been a monster in the game at this point that says, you know, you can treat a monster of their archetype as a tuner to such a summon it from the deck. From the extra deck. And that's bananas. And then left the artwork too. So, the other extra deck monster is Harpie Conductor. Harpie monsters will be short about a card effect. You can select a spell trap card you control instead and destroy it. Then with Face Up Harpie, you control is returned from the hand. Returned to the hand by a card effect outside the damage step. You can target a such summon monster your opponent controls and return it to hand. So a lot of returning to hand combos with the Harpie cards. But it still gives a lot of removal without being destroyed. Some more here for the Avion setup, and Union Carrier is also here for Avion setup. Outside of some more setup for Avian, you can also just bring out any Harpie monsters. You can also bring out Divine barriers such as Stormwind, and then lock your opponent there. While Union Carrier can also do the same thing in terms of you practically get a couple of cards and attach them to monsters. Like, for instance, Harpies is a good monster to think about. And then you also have Thunderbird for the Avian Thunderbird. Then you have Barrel Sword Dragon, who I'm only really using here as just a one-of, just in case I, get broken out of my loot. I can just pop a couple of monsters onto the board, go into this guy, and just start swinging at my opponent for damage. Then, for the seed monsters, Phantasmal Dragon, your RP cards can be targeted by your opponent's card effects or battle, attack your opponent directly, all on a rank 4 monster with 2,000 attack, which is not bad. And then on top of this, the protection effect. And then during the end phase, you detach your Mercurial from this, but that's perfectly fine because there's still a lot of Harpie effects you can still get off, or a lot of setup you can give to the graveyard. Chidori and Castell are here for removal. You have Ice Beast Zero Fine. She's here to negate your opponent's effects that are on the face-up cards effects on the field. And for every face-up card on the field that both players control, she's going to gain 300 attack. So she can be a heavy beater. And she can easily help you take out a lot of things. Also, she's Winged Beast, so she benefits from Harpie's Hunting Ground. And then you have the Utopia Trio, and that's just because Utopia is an amazing monster. Utopia Lightning is a great monster to go into, and because Harpies has such easy access to rank 4, this is a monster that I had to instantly put into the extra. Just so I could have that additional boost of a monster with some massive damage. Now, that's pretty much it for the deck profile, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, or subscribe to the channel. And I will hopefully catch you guys next time. So, thanks everybody, and I will see y'all then. HPJ, signing out. Take care.